the Big Bang.
Oh boy.
What?
I can't comment without violating our agreement that I not criticize your work.
Then what was oh boy?
Great restraint on my part.
There's nothing wrong with the science here.
Perhaps you mean a different thing than I do when you say science.
Okay, how's that?
You actually had it right in the first place. Once again, you've fallen for one of my classic pranks. Bazinga. She does have a short attention span.
So I can't go.
Leonard, you may be right. It appears that Penny secretly wants you in her life in a very intimate and carnal fashion.
You really think so?
Of course not. Even in my sleep-deprived state, I've managed to pull off another one of my classic pranks. Bazinga.
No, I'm going out like this.
Howard, what did you do?
They're called tattoo sleeves, look. Yeah, I bought them online. Raj got a set too. Fantastic, right? Put them on, have hot sex with some freaky girl with her business pierced, take them off, and I can still be buried in a Jewish cemetery.
You know, I've always wanted to go to a goth nightclub.
Really?
Bazinga. None of you ever see my practical jokes coming, do you?
Sheldon, you can't train my girlfriend like a lab rat.
Actually, it turns out I can.
Well, you shouldn't.
There's just no pleasing you, is there, Leonard? You weren't happy with my previous approach to dealing with her, so I decided to employ operant conditioning techniques, building on the works of Thorndike and B.F. Skinner. Yet by this time next week, I believe I can have her jumping out of a pool, balancing a beach ball on her nose.
No, this has to stop now.
I'm not suggesting we really make her jump out of a pool. I thought the bazinga was implied.
What could she possibly be talking about for so long?
Obviously, waitressing at the Cheesecake Factory is a complex socioeconomic activity that requires a great deal of analysis and planning. Bazinga. So, that's what you wear to an interview?
Come on, dude, we've been friends for years.
Oh, pulling strings, are we?
Sheldon, for God's sakes, don't make me beg.
Bazinga. You've fallen victim to another one of my classic practical jokes. Howard.
Yeah?
Your shoes are delightful. Where did you get them?
What?
Bazinga. I don't care.
Hey, Shelley. What you doing?
Size ratio was all wrong. Couldn't visualize it. Needed bigger carbon atoms.
Sure. How did you get into this place?
Back door has a 5-pin tumbler system, single circuit alarm, child's play. You can start sorting protons and neutrons while I build carbon atoms.
No, I don't think so. We need to go home now.
But I'm still working.
If you don't come out of there, I'm gonna have to drag you out.
You can try, but you'll never catch me.
For God's sakes! Just come here!
Bazinga. 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 Thanks, Shorty. I'll take it from here. All right, you people ready to have some fun? You have a basic understanding of differential calculus and at least 1 year of algebraic topology? Well, here come the jokes. Why did the chicken cross the Mobius strip? To get to the same side. Bazinga! Neutron walks into a bar and asks, how much for a drink? The bartender says, for you, no charge.
So, how you been?
Well, my existence is a continuum, so I've been what I am at each point in the implied time period.
You're just coitusing with me, aren't you?
Bazinga.
I have a two-part question.
Go ahead.
A, are you kidding me? And B, seriously, are you freaking kidding me?
A, I rarely kid, and B, when I do kid, you will know it by my use of the word bazinga.
So you're saying the two of you are going to be sleeping in the same bed?
Yes. Bazinga.
Okay, we've got power to the laser.
I should have brought an umbrella.
What for? It's not gonna rain.
I know that, but with skin as fair as mine, moonburn is a real possibility.
That's a bazinga, right?
One of my best, don't you think? Perhaps you'd be interested in a different game.
No.
This is a photograph of the 1911 Solvay conference on the theory of radiation and quanta. Using Photoshop, I've introduced a few anachronisms. See if you can spot all 24. I'll give you the first one. Madame Curie should not be wearing a digital watch. And go.
That's it. Bye-bye.
Bazinga! I have an override switch.
You wanted me to have a boyfriend, Mother. Well, here he is. Have to sign off now. My hunger for Sheldon is stirring in my loins.
Oh, yes. It's time for me to make love to your daughter's vagina.
Thank you, Sheldon. That went very well.
Agreed. Amy, I find myself wondering if we should actually engage in coitus at least one time in our relationship. Bazinga. Bedtime, please show yourself out.
I messed up a little, you messed up a lot.
Well, it's not a competition.
Oh, yeah, it is, and you won. I'm sorry, I have to go. I don't believe this.
Bazinga, punk, now we're even. I do. As is the tradition, I prepared a series of disrespectful jokes which generate humor at Howard's expense. Prepare to have your ribs tickled. Howard, I always thought you'd be the last one of us to ever get married because you are so short and unappealing. Am I right? Let's see here. Oh, seriously, though. Howard, you're actually one of the most intelligent people I know. And that's a zinger because you're not. I've always thought that you'd make someone a fine husband someday, assuming you'd be able to get the parts and develop the engineering skills to assemble them, which I don't see as likely. Ha-cha! Okay, let me see. Okay, kidding aside, Howard, you are a good friend, and I wish you nothing but happiness. Bazinga, I don't.
Sheldon.
Double bazinga, I do. Good luck following that.
I told him I'm addicted to pedicures, and he told me he lost his virginity to his cousin.
She was my second cousin. And the first woman you ever disappointed sexually. Bada bazinga! Ignore them, Amy. They're just jealous because they'll never have a relationship as good as ours.
Isn't this when he says bazooka or something?
Just wanted to drop this off as a little thank you for Amy.
Well, what's this for?
Your idea really helped me out. My white cone quantization paper's online already. The response has been amazing.
Well, that's fascinating. I can't wait to read it.
Yo, no, me as well. Please email it to Sheldon@bazinga.biz. Why.biz? Because I just gave you the business. And also bazinga.com was taken. Well, Amy enjoys knitting her own sweaters, so I was thinking of getting her an all-expense-paid trip to the Wisconsin Sheep and Wool Festival.
Sorry, I was waiting for the Bazinga.